Hello, thank you for joining us today. My name is Brandy, and I'm a career facilitator for Goodwill Columbus in the Workforce Development Department. Today, we are going to be discussing social media and how to find a job on social media. But first, make sure you like and subscribe to our Facebook page, and remember that Goodwill Columbus is your free resource for all things job related. Let's get started. Okay, finding a job on social media. Here's what we're going to learn today. You're going to learn that social media is a part of your job search. You're going to learn how to create a profile, the importance of consistency and branding, networking, do's and don'ts, and so much more. So let's get into the keys. The first key is getting started. So, how do you get started job hunting on social media? One, can you even find a job on social media? Well, yes, you can. And all the time, employers, businesses, and recruiters are creating job postings on their social media accounts, both personal and business. Some sites to think about to find jobs on social media, would be LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, even Twitter, and some career specific sites. When you are using social media for the job hunt, think about these two things. One, do you want to convert your social media account, your personal one, to a job hunting social media account? Or do you want to create a totally new account? When you want to convert your account, some pros would be it's easy because it's already there. So, say you already have a Facebook, you don't have to do too much to personalize it and make it and customize it for a job related profile site. But some cons would be you have personal information not related to career on your social media accounts. A pro for creating a new account is you can start afresh and make sure that account is tailored to all things career related. But some cons would be starting over. So let's get into your profile. When you're creating a profile, you need to make sure you are thinking about branding. Branding is very important. So here are some things you need to figure out when you're getting started. What type of job do you want? What skills do you have? And then what is your past experience? All of that will go into branding, and we have a few great branding awareness videos here on the Columbus Workforce Development Facebook page. Also, when you're creating a profile, you need to think about the details, okay? Don't skip the bios, headlines, and summaries. The more complete your profile is, the higher the views it will get, the higher it will come up on explore pages, and the higher chance people will visit your profile. Completing the profiles take the guesswork out for recruiters, so they don't have to guess, where you worked at. They don't have to guess what skills they have. It should be right there in the profile. Two, make sure you have your visuals on point. Visuals are important, and we'll discuss that later. And then three, consider creating your own website that links right into those bios and profiles. If you have a central place people can visit, everything will be consistent, and they can go right to your site and have information like your contact information, your resume, and some of the work you've already done. So, like I said, we were going to discuss visuals. So think about your visuals. Make sure you are capturing a captivating profile picture. So that includes lighting. Your lighting should be bright and natural. That includes positioning. So make sure that that photo is captured from the chest up or neck up. And make sure you have a nice, clean background. Of course, depending on the work environment you plan on going into, or the career field that you are in, the background and the visuals will change. If you were getting a job or want a job in a creative field, you can be a little bit more creative with your picture backgrounds. But if you are going into a conservative field, you're just going to want a plain headshot. Also, think about the theme and the layout of your pages. So, of course, the theme will tie into your brand and layout. Just make sure that there's enough white space so things don't look too cluttered. And then think about what style matches you and the job you want. And lastly, think about consistency for your profile. Branding has been a big thing that I've been talking about thus far. So, same for consistency. Make sure your profiles are consistent on all platforms. So, if you have a profile on LinkedIn, and then you have an Instagram page for your job hunt. Make sure they are saying the same things. Make sure your experience is the same. I would even say make sure your visuals are very similar or the same, and the post and tone of your posts are the same. And then make sure you are posting consistently. Okay. And a key tip is make sure you post in the morning and in the evening, where most people tend to scroll their social media. So, another social media key, networking. So, how do you do that on these social media sites? One, who do you follow? So, make sure that you engage with the companies you wish to work for, people you already know, employers you've already worked with, people whose career path you admire, and thought leaders in your field. Sending direct messages. So it comes that time where somebody posts a job and you want to inquire about it, or you just want to let a recruiter know that you would be perfect for their company. How do you engage with them? So, one, start off with an introduction. Don't be weird and dive right into what you want, okay? Let them know who you are, greet them, be polite. And then after that, let them know what you can do for them. You're reaching out to them, right? They didn't reach out to you. So make sure you have points listed of like skills and experiences that you can offer, and then maybe go into what you like, what you would like from them. Okay. And some don'ts again, don't be rude. Um, get straight to the point, after you greet them and let them know what you can do for them. And then don't spam them. So if they don't respond, maybe follow up after a few days. But if they don't respond after that, don't keep pressing the issue and, DMing multiple times. Okay. And then lastly, to wrap this all up, here are some key do's or don'ts. Do make sure you create a specific professional or career oriented account on social media sites. Okay. So that's either if you one, convert your social media accounts that you already have to be more professional or career oriented, or two, which is my recommendation, create totally new ones. When you do create those accounts, post your work. Let people know what skills you have and what past experience you have. Make sure that when you are posting on social media, the content you post matches the jobs that you are looking for. Okay. Do you want a job in marketing? Post mock campaigns in your IG stories. Do you want a job in finance? How about try making a thread on Twitter about stocks and saving money? Also, keep an eye out for job postings. So, a recruiter may get on their own personal Instagram and say, "Hey, I'm looking for a job in this field." Keep an eye out for that. It doesn't always have to be a formal job posting. Okay, so that means that you can find job postings on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole nine. And then follow the companies that you want to work for and the people who already work there. They tend to have the insight, on what jobs are being hired for. Don'ts. Don't direct message people without a strategy. You don't want to waste their time or your time. And definitely don't forget to hashtag. Hashtag is a way for people outside of your network to find you. Okay. So you can hashtag on Twitter, you can hashtag on Instagram, you can even hashtag on Facebook. But this is going to be the key to get your posts, statuses, pictures, what have you being seen due to the algorithms on all of these social networking sites. Make sure your hashtags are relevant and be consistent. So try using the same hashtags over and over. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this little tutorial on how to find a job using social media. I hope these tips were helpful. There's also a blog on this delving deeper into the do's and don'ts. But if you guys have any questions, go ahead and reach out to us using the information below on the banner. And again, Goodwill Columbus is your free resource for all things job related. That includes if you need us to help you create a resume, you need us to help form your career path, or anything else you need, we are here for you. Like, comment, and subscribe to our Facebook, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.